Welcome back. I'm Adrienne, your expert on all things custom home building and luxury. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend how much fun we have on the Fraser Homes channel. So today we're going to talk about debunking the myth about square footage and the price per square foot. Yes, indeed. Now, I have been guilty of assigning a price per square foot with different style homes. You all know there are four types of builders. There is your track home or your production builder. There's your semi-custom, your custom, and your fully custom. And in general, there will be price per square foot entry points. Okay, so we've talked about it all the way from $150 to $500 a square foot. But it is important to note that as a fully custom home builder, we do not have the autonomy to assign a price per square foot to your home because we are just that, a fully custom home builder, which means we've never built the same house twice, and it means that the details are driving the cost. So what are some of the things that we are considering? Okay, well, because no two houses are the same, a 5,000 square foot house could be $500,000 difference in cost. Why? Well, because you could select a ton of windows in your house, and those windows are going to drive the cost because you are very much motivated by natural light. Why? Because you want to have multiple garages that someone with a 5,000 square foot house that has two garages, there are going to be some nuances. Okay, so we're talking about the fact that it is the difference. That's what Fraser offers. We offer the difference, and because our product is so different, it's very hard to nail down and pigeonhole what is the price per square foot. Here's another example. So design, again, we're talking about, so if you have a ranch style house versus a multi-level, the cost is going to be very different because of the amount of concrete that we're using. You can see where we're going here. Okay, if you have vaulted ceilings, if you have beams, if you have exterior materials, real brick, real stone, all of those things are going to cost something different than if you had vinyl siding. Okay, allowances are a wild card. Okay, so there is no way for me to be able to say exactly what the cost is as a fully custom home builder of your cabinets because you are in charge of what you select. When you go with a production builder or semi-custom or even a custom builder, you have a particular set of materials or products that you can choose from. So that builder already knows cabinet A, B, and C cost $25,000, $35,000, $45,000. I don't know that because we're fully custom. And so again, I can't estimate and give you a 100% price until we know all of the details. So remember, we are debunking the myth of price per square footage. Okay, another reason why it is very difficult for a fully custom home builder is because of site conditions. Site conditions can include, we've talked about it before, if I have undercutting, if I have bad dirt, if I have to do a lot of dirt hauling, if I have to do tree removal, all of those things, it's not necessarily included in the price per square foot. If you want to set your home back pretty far, you don't have an HOA that's telling you one way or another. And now we have a lot of driveway that we have to pour concrete on. That is a factor in the price per square footage. So you can see what's happening here. I am enlightening you on all the reasons why you want to be mindful concerning the price per square footage number that you have in your head, because all of the details matter. Okay. And so our process is about precision and partnership. Remember, we talked about how important it is for you to be honest with your builder about your budget. We will link that below. Why it is so important, because we can tell you where you can cut some cost, and we can tell you what is going to get the greatest return on your investment long term. And so there it is. If you are committed to a particular price per square foot, then the builder for you is probably a production, a semi-custom, or custom. But if you are very much committed to the overall design and the time that it's going to take to get you what you want, Fraser is your builder. And for those reasons, we're glad that you're here at The Difference. And if your builder's not talking to you about it, it may mean they don't know the difference.